because that nigga Big came, nigga Big came to the producer, was like, listen, I want you to make a song out of this sample, and I want you to make a song out of this Al B. Sure sample. You know what I'm saying? I need that for my new album and shit. So from what the producer say, it was a long time. Like he made the beats and he's expecting his payment.
Chris Lively,
you know what I'm saying?
sorry, Chris
Go ahead, talk to him.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And he said that he's working on LL's new album. Do you have any beats? Yeah, I got beats. Sure. Go up to the office. On one of the tapes, some of the big records was on there. And then, ding, ding, the big beat came on. I stopped it. He's like, yo, whoa, what is that? I was like, oh shit. I said, I can't, because that's for Big. I'm holding that for. And I'm, mind you, I haven't gotten paid and I don't see any serious inquiries at this point. But I still, out of respect, Big, he gave me those ideas.
Yeah.
So I still have to be respectful. So he's like, no, let me hear that. I'll let you hear it, but I can't sell it. Play it. Go Brooklyn, whatever, all that shit I put up in there. And lo and behold, he was like, I need that. I said, whoa. I said, you know what? Let me get back to y'all. He said, how much is Puff gonna pay you? Disclose the information to him. He said, I'll double that for each beat. Now, anybody that's listening to this, you tell me, what the fuck would you do? I'm not saying that I wasn't loyal to Big.
Right.
But I just couldn't. I
had him offer
couldn't wait no more. Here's the wild shit. I called back Chris. I said, let's do the deal. Guess who calls me the day that check hit my that I got the check?
Big.
The Notorious B.I.G. Yo, man, I'm ready for that beat now. I think our budget is open. I'm about to shit my pants. Piss on myself. Because in the back of my mind, I have to tell this man, them shits is gone, my man. You what? Y'all sold them beats, man. Well, go get my shit back. How much they give you? I said, they I'm nervous. They double. Man, tell them I need my shit back. Get my beats. That was my first single. Big was so mad. He hung up the phone on me. And he called back. I don't even know if I should be saying this shit, man. Man, shout out to Big and his legacy and the family and everybody sees and everybody. Big called on that answer machine and said some things. It was bad. It was really bad. Like, basically, I needed to get the fuck out of Brooklyn. I had a relationship with Chris Lighty. Chris Lighty. Excuse me.
That's it right there.
Nigga said he had to get up out of Brooklyn.
As he should have felt that way, dog. That was some. Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in on it, bro. That nigga asked, "What would you do?" To me, bro, that was the foulest shit ever. That was super foul, and the only reason I would agree with him because if a nigga take too long, you got to get your money, and a nigga talking about doubling. But the only problem is those wasn't his ideas. He never would have made those beats if Big didn't bring his intellectual property, which was, hey, bro, I want you to make a song. He told him not make a song with a sample in it. He told him the exact sample I want you to make it out of. So he's putting the ideas in your head. You would have never came up with those beats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At that present time, if it wasn't for Big. So that's my only problem, dog. If you was going to do that deal, you should have broke Big off some bread, bro. So that's the foul shit. I understand why Big was pissed off, bro. Nigga, I could have brought those ideas to any other producer.
Mm-hmm.
I brought them shits for you. That would have been my first single, which would have been a bigger look than LL Cool J, guaranteed. If those songs would have made the motherfucking Life After Death album. Way bigger look. That album went diamond. So you kind of fucked yourself, really. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought that was foul, bro. I was like, damn, that's some foul shit. That's how niggas in New York moving.
Who is that?
You know what? He's got a lot of rap credits to his name. I forgot his name, man, but I'm not too familiar with his name. But I'm guaranteed I'm probably familiar with his work, especially if he's doing tracks like "Doing It" and "Lounging." Those are two of my favorite tracks back in the day.
Rashad Smith.
Yeah, Rashad Smith. So I really wasn't, you know, and that's kind of back in the day when niggas didn't have taglines and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
You just had to know the signature sound.
Yeah. Trackmasters was like one of the first niggas I can remember putting shit at the beginning. Trackmasters. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, but at that, you know, everybody didn't do that shit. But yeah, I thought that was some foul shit. Only because Biggie gave you the idea. And really, when you look at the sample versus his beat, he really didn't do too much to it. You know, those samples are so pronounced. The only thing he really did was put a drum beat behind most of them shits.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't like he did a Kanye where he arranged the sample to sound like that. No, he took the sample flat out, cut it, and put a motherfucking drum pattern behind it. So it's like, damn, cuz I done put money in your pocket and you got residuals for the rest of your life. And the only thing you got for me is a sorry? Oh, yeah, I would have been pissed off too, man. I think, you know, if Big was alive, he probably would have made it real hard for you in this music industry. Because that's some snake shit, my nigga. And nobody knew about that. I didn't know about that shit until now. Some
That's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
so
I would have spoke on
lounging,
that shit. I would have kept that shit.
so lounging and doing it was for Big.
That's crazy. And doing it is crazy.